Hello and welcome to the Billowing Hilltop podcast. Thanks for all your recent emails and messages. They are much appreciated, as would be ratings and reviews should you care to leave them. A little bit of news. We are going to be, well, some of us are going to be at Dragon Meet in London, the Novotel in Hammersmith on Saturday the 2nd of December 2023. So if you're going to be there, we would love to see you. Message us, I guess, on social media or email us at hello@billowinghilltop.com. You know the usual details, and perhaps we can arrange something. If we get a little bit more detail about exactly when and where we're going to be around, then I will pass that on either here or again through our social channels. So for once, I did actually have some news or information, but I haven't got anything other than that. So let us push on with episode 167 of the Billowing Hilltop podcast, Pinball Wizard. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm here with the usual lot. So I don't know where we've got. I know where we got to.
There are red gems, blue gems, and green gems, and there are 3 slots in the keyhole thing at the top.
I think they're crystals, not gems.
Crystals.
And
crystals.
now I'm just about to get.
Yes, you're about to get Tendril.
And I'm going to get Tendril.
I've noticed, Paul, that the new glass cannon, they do a recap now. Did you know? Have you noticed that, or have you not been listening?
Listened to the first, I think, 3.
They used to do last week on the Glass Cannon podcast.
Yeah.
And they decided that to change that into a this is what's coming up on the show, like a kind of lead you in thing. And now he started doing recaps. Because the recap is the secret.
Yeah.
Talking of which, shall I do a quick one? Yes.
Sure.
Go on then.
Do you have a choice?
Yeah.
Johnny wants to do it. Go on, Jules.
No. Don't worry. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Go on, John. You obviously
No, I
fancy
can't bloody remember, can I?
No, you were half asleep most of last week
Stop.
anyway.
I can't bloody remember, can I?
Oh, you can't remember?
I'm suddenly like a farmer.
There was a lot of pirate.
Cadbury's
pirate.
Caramel.
Early.
Yeah, there was
Well,
quite a lot
that
of
was
pirate
two
last time.
episodes ago,
Well, there's
wasn't
a
it?
lot of similarity between pirates' accents
And West
farmer-
Country.
And West Country. farmer.
Yeah, I
Everybody
know.
sounds
They
like
keep-
Geraldine Archer.
They do a bit, yeah. The Archers is where I get my default countryside accents from. You were investigating this maze made out of blocks on this island surrounded by a permanent storm. You found a disc on the floor at the far end of the maze. Looks like it does something, but you don't know what. It's got 3 receptacles carved into it around its circumference, just the right size to take these little crystals that you've been finding as you've been exploring. You found some red crystals at the bottom of a pool with a tree that you turned into a tortoise.
Mm-hmm.
At the base of some statue fragments in another section of the maze, you found some blue crystals, but they are broken up and crunched and shattered. None of them look to be whole. That might be a problem. And then finally, just at the end of last week, as we left things, Parker had decided to head into by a solo mission into the middle of the maze, the area that Captain Grogspit, had said was the section of the maze with these horrible creatures in it that all the pirates are avoiding. When he got there, from a distance, he could see the open area in the center of the maze. There were these bulges and aberrations and kind of distortions on the blocks around that bit of the maze and on the floor. And around the bumps on the floor were green crystals. So, as Graham says, we've got red crystals, blue crystals, green crystals. Also, as Parker crept up towards that area in the middle of the maze, tendrils snaked out at super speed to try and ensnare him. They are emerging, Parker, from a bulge on the wall as you're looking at it to the right-hand side of this clearing in the centre. And they kind of straight out at you, and they try and grab you.
Mm-hmm.
The first one...
He's 50 foot away. 50 feet.
Long grabby tendril.
25.
That's right. They seem to reach him comfortably.
10.
The first one
the
hits
double score.
armor class 14, misses.
Miss.
Second one hits armor class 20.
Miss.
Third one hits armor class 23.
Oh, that's a hit. Just.
And the last one,
19.
19. So there's one hit. You are grappled and restrained.
Immediately. No saving throw, nothing.
No saving throw, nothing.
It's the same with the tree, right?
Burple,
Yes.
Scaly, Sessions, Bugraft. You hear,
Over here!
Parker, you are dragged instantly down towards where these tendrils have come from. And the side of the rock opens up and a giant mouth chomps at your head.
Nice.
Bloody hell.
Chompy chompy.
Oh, I think it's
The
some sort of
chompy
robot.
mouth hits armor class 13.
No.
I'm just going to check there. You're grappled, restrained, and all sorts. Let me just
Like
make sure none of this
advantage,
affects.
don't you?
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. You also have disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws when you're grabbed by this particular creature. So, it gets to roll again.
Yeah.
Looking for a lovely, nice big number that we all want to see.
Yes.
But not getting one. A 4. It's annoying. And we have initiative. Parker, you're grabbed. The bulges all around you in that clearing are starting to wiggle and activate.
Oh dear. 13.
Dear. 12.
17 for the bug.
Thought it wasn't looking good for Sessions for a moment.
Oh, yeah.
There was a moment there.
Terrifyingly near the front.
Well, there's a long way to move, so it's not too worrying.
Yeah.
And you can take any number of routes, can't you?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
Where am I going?
Let me just roll initiative for this creature. Oof. 18. Which the initiative is going to be 0, I'm guessing. Oh, it's -1, so it gets a 17. And because its initiative is -1, I suspect it's slower than whoever else got 17.
Who got 17?
Me.
You got Buggy on 17, the Horror on 17, Parker on 13, Sessions on 12, Scaly on 10, Burple on 5. Top of the first round of our fun and exciting thing. It's Buggy on 17. What do you want to do? You just heard a squeal from Parker to your south.
So I'm running 70 foot southwards and then another 70 foot, 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
Axe in hand. Let me at it. I'm still some distance away though. How Parker got. way
Yeah,
down
you're about as far north from this clearing as Parker was when he was grabbed. As you look to your south,
there. Is there another bulge on the wall?
yes, they're
Okay.
all over. There's one particularly noticeable one at the end of the long lozenge, which is running to
Oh,
block
right.
off your
Oh, I didn't know
view
that.
of the clearing.
Oops.
And you can see bulges
Boy.
and stuff in the walls and rocks around, kind of everywhere.
All
Some
right.
of them look like they're more significant than others. Can you give me a perception check as you see them?
Okay, I might not go that far if I knew that the thing was.
Well, I would never have done that.
I've never
Okay,
done
well,
that.
Winding back?
Well, I'll probably just go round the corner
Okay.
and peeking round. Can I make a perception roll then?
Yes, at disadvantage. Oh, well, it doesn't matter because you rolled a 3, so don't worry about it. Moving on, it is them.
Bye-bye, crew world.
Buggy, you've got cover. Parker, it's chompy time. At advantage. First roll. Rolling a 7, hitting armor class 16, not enough. Second, rolling a 6, armor class 15, not enough. You're all right, Parker.
Oh, not yet.
No, but wiggling goes on. There's a whole lot of wiggling going on. You've got the sense that some of these bulges are moving towards you, Parker.
Yeah.
Like a shark fin running through the surface of the water, only it's a bulbous, bumpy lump running through the grass. Yeah, anyway, that didn't really work. Parker on 13, what do you want to do?
Grapple check.
You
I
can
know we
make
did
a-
this last week. I've completely forgotten
you
again.
can make. We keep forgetting, but I have luckily got it written down.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics
make-
or athletics?
Yes, against a set DC that I know.
Right.
You are making that attempt though at disadvantage, irrespective of whether it's athletics or acrobatics.
Right. First roll is a 19.
Okay, and your
The
second roll, because it's
roll
at disadvantage.
is a 15.
You are free, Parker.
Run away!
Except the others all have readied actions. They're just going to grab you as you move. Unlucky.
Well, there's some green gems down here. Is
I
that
will
why we were
basically
going down?
move.
Yeah.
So that's my action. So I will basically move
Yeah.
70 feet due north.
Okay,
Where were the green gems?
around the bulges on the sticking out in the grass.
Should we
Each bulge.
establish interact with an object that I could pick up one?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Do you want to try and do that?
Yeah, pick up one, move 70 feet is. I mean, I've had my action was to get free. My movement is 70, and then interact with an object on the way, pick up a green gem.
And you don't draw attacks of opportunity, right?
No.
You scootle out.
As fast as me.
On 12, it's Sessions.
I'm going to fly on the sweepstake towards
Yes.
where the sound was. Then I see Uncle Buggy cowering round a corner.
Hey, steady on.
Yes.
Yes,
Tactical-
which alerts
yes.
me
Tactical
to the
movement.
fact something yeah, okay, tactically moving around a corner. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
he used to be a barbarian, so he's hiding.
I am a
so
barbarian. I just ran straight at the monster.
You're just looking for an excuse here, Graham, aren't you? Any excuse
just did
that
a
you could
tactical
justify not getting any
Movement round
So
the corner.
I'll
Used
fly
to
up
be
to
a
about...
barbarian.
I have to give Buggy that one. He heard the scream and he came running.
And then,
Think we-
and then as soon as he realised there was any danger, he went running back the other way.
Yeah, he's still within
So, yeah,
50 feet
I'll-
though, isn't he?
We'll get to that, yeah.
I'm going to fly around to about in line with Buggy, and then I
head
will
north, yeah.
head north, and then I'm going to cast Call Lightning.
Call lightning. Okay.
Yes.
What happens with that?
That's a good question. I can't remember, but I'm sure it's going.
Does, I mean, is anything going to happen now?
I don't need to do anything now. I can concentration up to 10 minutes.
Right.
Is there a...
Is there anything you can see?
Yes.
You can identify a suspicious bulge,
Hey!
That's Buggy.
Okay, but I don't see...
but
that's
you don't
Buggy.
see any tendrils.
Okay.
No.
So I will wait with my Call Lightning. Is it stormy out?
It's constantly stormy. The cloud base, crackling with lightning, is 60 feet above your heads. You
Excellent.
couldn't ask for better call lightning
Conditions.
In fact, your worry might be the conditions may be too good. I'm just fucking with you, Graham. You're putting stuff in your head.
Yeah.
But it's supernaturally stormy above your head. Scalio tool on 10.
Well, Skelly's just going to move. He gave it about
Okay.
a tenth of a second thought. He's on his way.
Hustling
With his enormous chopper.
towards the
in
sound
his
of
hand.
combat.
Yeah.
Purple on 5.
Purple will do the same thing.
Hustling
Move.
towards the sound of struggle.
Yeah.
Uncle Buggy on 17.
Oh, we've got the gem. Do we need to go in? I mean,
You've got
We have a
gem,
crystal,
yeah.
yeah.
You've got- yeah.
you've got the crystals, so we don't need to
I have
go
one
down.
crystal, yes.
I'm wondering if invisibility would work on these things.
So we have
It's a
one
dilemma.
intact green, one intact red, and bits of blue. Is that right?
Do we need to find a whole blue one?
Or do mending on the blue one?
You've got sorry, put my teeth in. There were oh god, there were 100 red crystals, give or take, at the bottom of the red pool. Let's say it looks like there's the constituent remnants, something like 100 blue crystals scattered around by these statue fragments. Parker, if you had to make a snap judgment, you'd have said it looked like there's the same sort of number of crystals scattered around in this clearing with the tendrily things. So it looks like you've got kind of an equal reservoir of each.
Maybe we need them to trigger it each time, so we need a whole handful of each.
But do we need one of each?
We don't know yet, but I guess we need as many as possible of each colour.
Anyone got any telekinesis or handy things?
Mage hand.
Mage hand.
Mage
got that.
hand.
It hasn't got the range, I don't think. Isn't mage
I could
hand
ask
like-
Cheeseman to go in and grab a thing.
Yeah. Ask Cheeseman.
Not sure the
It's not gonna
tendrils
attack.
would be
As long as
worried
you do the
about.
voice.
I don't.
Not sure the tendrils would be worried about a little rat. They
Well,
might
it's not
think
gonna
that would
attack
be
a
a
rat,
nice
is
little hors d'oeuvre.
The vol-au-vent.
What?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh,
Oh
God.
dear.
Terrible. Little vol-au-vent
It's not terrible.
filled with
That
some
was
rat
good.
tattooing.
That was a good joke.
Buggy's scraping
It's
around for any
staying in.
excuse
Fuck
not
it.
to move forward.
All I've really got that can help.
I
here-
don't
I've
mind
got
moving
Wall of
forward.
Force, I suppose, but
Can you show me where the green crystals are? Are they under one of the bulges?
You're hidden round the corner of a wall and haven't had a view of the whole clearing.
Well, shout
You've
Sparker
seen
as a
down
free
the-
action. Are they all in
I-
one
I'll-
patch, the green crystals?
Gesticulate to Buggy about where they sort of are. Just like in the blue field or something.
They were collected around the distinct largish bulges in the clearing on the ground.
Okay. They're honey traps.
Very roughly speaking, there are like 3 or 4 larger bulges, and each of them had a cluster of crystals around them.
So there's a cluster around this one to the south of me. So,
They're clustered around the bulges on the grassy floor of the clearing, not on the walls where these bulges are also moving around and emerging.
okay, so in that rectangular area.
the bulges are moving around.
The bulges that protrude from the floor of the clearing were moving, as I put it, like shark fins through the water, leaving potentially their little clusters of crystals behind. And then there are bulges in the walls, and they definitely move. They are moving now.
Just general nastiness.
I wonder if invisibility would work.
Bulges and
Grab
tentacles.
the.
Well, I was thinking I could run in there, throw down my portable hole, which is a 10-foot area.
Yeah.
They all fall into the hole, and then run away.
Sorry.
Well, it
Sorry.
should
Did I
capture
hear
a lot
correctly?
of them.
Your portable hole is a 10-foot diameter.
It's bigger than the bag of holding.
Why
So it's
would
like a handkerchief. I throw it on the ground, it turns into this huge hole, all the gems fall in, I scoop it up and
but
run
why
away.
wouldn't the other things fall in?
Why would they fall in?
Don't know actually. You throw it onto the... on
Someone
top of
throws the
something.
portable hole on top
Adapting
of
the
you.
function to the current solution required.
Has anyone got a sort of animate spell
I've
or
got
a
a
summon spell?
I've got a cloak of displacement. I
That
was
just
just
gives
thinking.
you a 50% miss chance.
Well, according to what it says,
My only worry about
Yeah.
invisibility is these things don't have eyes, as far as I
Yeah.
can tell.
Yeah.
They didn't trigger like on sight. They triggered through proximity.
what they've got about 70-foot reach, is it? Do you think?
50 foot plus.
50 foot. If somebody's got a move of over 100, it's interact with an object and out, unless they've got a reaction.
They have
Well,
ready
they
action.
do. That's what
Ah, but they
exactly
look
what
at-
happened to me.
But are they going to have more than one
Twice
reaction?
now.
Are they going to? Do they have?
Ready action.
Yeah, but that's still one of us going to get caught.
Unless, of course, it's about throwing something in their general direction, seeing if they react to it.
Maybe
So
we
for-
have to throw some bait in there.
One option we have is just to say, right, well, we've got one red, one green, and see if we can fix the blue, see if that opens the door. Once we establish we need more, then we can decide whether we need to actually deal with these creatures or not.
Anyone got any summons or gusts of wind or
I mean, we could fireball and
yeah, we
gusts
could
of
try,
area effect spell
try
the
killing
place.
them from range.
Yeah,
I'm going to try the call lightning.
yeah.
I've got freedom of movement, which means they can't grapple me.
Well, that's
I
pretty
can
good.
do a banishment.
Oh,
Well, freedom of movement seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
oh, that's
It's just for-
good.
Go
I mean,
for it.
that's actually the problem. Is basically that they can't. If they can't grapple you,
Yeah.
Does it literally mean you
the
can't
only thing
be
then is
grappled?
we've still got the bulges to deal with. The bulges are something else, as far as I can tell.
I think that's where the mouths are.
Yeah.
No,
That
the
seems to be
bulges,
base.
Mike said, they're moving around.
I think that's the bases moving around.
Yeah. I think the
Bulges from which
are
the
where
tentacles are appearing.
coming. Yeah.
We've got one's in the wall and one's in the ground.
Johnny, does the freedom of movement
I thought there were bulges on the floor.
Bulges on the floor, yep.
does the freedom of movement mean you can't be grappled?
The target can spend 5 foot of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints, such as manacles or a creature that has it grappled.
That's automatically escape rather than
Yes.
Yeah, but I've got
It will
70
grapple
foot
you,
of
and it will
movement.
pull you in.
Shall I clear up some confusion around my bulges?
yeah.
Yes.
We're all wondering about your bulge, Mike.
They're all the same. Some of them are sticking out the walls of the pillars, some of them are protruding from the ground, but there's no particular distinction between them.
So it was the bulge on the wall that opened up and tried to
It
swallow.
emerged fully from the thing as a great big chompy mouth.
Right.
So the tendrils emerge from the bulges.
Yeah.
They're ropers, right? They're ropers. Simple. The freedom of movement thing, just again, Friend Guide Storyteller, doesn't protect you from being grappled and chomped. It only costs you 5 foot of movement
Yeah.
in your turn when that comes
Yeah,
round to get
yeah.
away. It's just an escape mechanism.
I could do invisibility. It might work. If they've got tremor sense, which I'm not sure that ropers do, I don't know.
I don't think they've got any eyes, have they?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think a roper typically has a big eye. If it's
Yes,
actually a
I think
roper.
we can say that Parker, to the extent that he's able to share intelligence with you, if he has enough to go round, they're ropers, they've got eyes.
An eye.
Yeah, it's a roper.
How many bulges are there, Mike?
Only Parker can see any bulge.
Okay.
Parker has seen 2 or 3 on the floor of the clearing, and I think Burple saw one at the end of one of the pillars, and Parker's seen one at the end of one of the pillars, and Buggy saw one at the. So you've seen 3 or 4 or 5, something like that.
Okay,
but at
got
the
you.
moment, only Parker has eyes on.
Okay.
Everybody else. Oh no, Burple. That's not true. Burple can see that there's one at the end of the pillar on the way south.
If I ran up to the gems, I mean, how many could I pick up in one round? If I scrape them
I
into
think
a bag of holding or
Yeah,
a football.
It's a free interaction with an object to scoop up 1 to 4 crystals. To gather any more, you could spend your action in the clearing gathering crystals. Obviously, you wouldn't be able to move if you did that. You'd probably be able to comfortably grab 2 or 3 handfuls, maybe more. You're talking about tens rather than rolling a d4.
What should I do, folks? Run up and grab some crystals?
I don't think you should run up. You will get grappled. I think they had quite a
Must
good
be a
plus on armor
spell.
class. I've basically been grappled twice now by these creatures. Well, once by the tree and once by a rope. But I'm assuming they have roughly
It's something you
similar.
don't hear every day. I basically
I think we want to
once
do
by the
area
tree.
effect stuff on them.
Parker is the king of being a grappleness.
Expert at grapple.
Yeah, I've been through
Good
it.
old-fashioned Yorkshire grappling.
Not master of spider science.
no,
He's now master of grabology. God.
I'll just move over to near a park around the corner.
Okay, so you're skirting round these
Yeah,
pillars that run around the northern part of this area.
where the crystals are. And I see them now.
If you were to run fully into the clearing and about 10 feet south into there, then you would have some crystals just to your left, near a bulge on the ground, right next to the bit of wall that was trying to eat Parker's face. A little gaggle of crystals, 20, 30 maybe. At the end of your turn, are you looking round the corner, or are you fully hiding yourself round the corner? from
Fully
the clearing?
hide around the corner.
Yeah, so they can't see you. Can't see anybody. So there is some general calming of the tendrils. Where the bulges seem to be becoming more protuberant and active, they become less protuberant. Parker, you can see that the one that was attacking you seems to recede back into the face of the pillar a little bit, and the tendrils kind of reel in and go back into the body. On 13, Parker.
I got the red gems. So I've got a lot of red gems and a green gem. Who's got the blue gems?
Don't think anybody picked them up, did they?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think I did.
Oh, right.
I didn't.
It doesn't matter if you did.
Yeah.
They're freely retrievable, so you can work that bit out later.
General question to everybody. Are we going to try and get rid of these creatures? Or are we going to at least try once if this unlock process works? And then go back and get more crystals if we decide we need more crystals?
Well, I might as well go and get some more.
Well, what's the way forward?
How many green crystals do we have?
One.
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 So it might be if you need one of
One.
each colour, we can move in one direction but not the other.
How do you mean?
It might be that you have to lay them on the door, you step in, they disappear, the door opens, we're on the other side. To get back, we need an equal set of items. Or it might be the colour sends you in a direction. I think having only one green gem is quite risky.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree.
I think you want to have a
Okay.
handful of each so you can, if they do something, you've got the possibility, it might not work on the other side to...
To waste some.
My
to travel
thinking
it.
was that you need a red gem, a green gem, and a blue gem to make white, and then that's what opens the thing. Because there were 3 holes in that lock.
They're not printer cartridges, Lucas.
No, then they would be
I
cyan,
grabbed
magenta,
some-
yellow.
You might need each of the colours, but I just wonder whether you need each of the colours each time
More
you
than
want to
Right.
open
So
the
basically,
door.
what we're saying is we've got to take the ropers out.
Yeah.
Fine.
Lucas.
So
So
I
I'll
will
run and
do
grab
a
some gems.
Hold
I'll run
on,
and
hold on,
grab
it's my
some.
turn. I will do a fireball placed here on this roper.
It's sunk into the rock, though, isn't it? It's disappeared, isn't it?
Receded a bit.
DC.
What's the
my
DC?
DC? What's my DC? Oh, come on.
Come on, Parker, what's your DC? It's the nation's capital. What is the DC? Sorry. Joke that only Dan will get.
Mm-hmm.
Ding.
I was listening to that just the other day.
15.
Spoiler alert, they have got
Massive.
dreadful
Oh, really?
deck saves. Really? Dreadful.
Lovely.
Well, because look at them. They are very slow-moving rock extrusions.
Apart from the fact they were lightning fast, grabbing me and grabbing
Yeah.
me. But never mind.
No, the tendrils are lightning fast.
Ah,
That's a separate thing entirely.
yes.
That's a fail.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
there's a 20 there.
And
Uh-huh.
and
So
then
there's
and
5 of
a-
them.
And a,
6 of them.
Well, I'm rolling randomly some stuff. Okay, so
6 ropers then.
and the damage was
35.
35, saved a half.
okay. Well, there's been some sizzling,
Marvellous.
and the crystals that were
Have
caught
melted.
in the blast, are, I think, for all intents and purposes,
They've
they're
gone.
just gone.
They're
They've
gone.
either
They're melted.
melted or
We're
fused.
now
Well
or
done.
stuck
Yeah.
on an island.
Not really. I don't see why they should be. I think they're fine. There's nothing here that tells me that they would be melted or whatever. So
No, there
fine.
are also rules for that as well.
Don't go down that rabbit hole because
Yeah,
That's
careful.
not gonna work.
No,
Be
the rules are
very.
probably
I would choose your
pretty
next
rubbish.
sentence very.
No,
very
I'm
carefully.
perfectly happy with what you said, Mike. Not saying another word.
yeah, no, absolutely fine. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Session's on 12.
Yeah, session's on 12.
I'm going to sort of drift up to roughly where I see Burple on the floor. These 2 bulges, are they steaming in any way, the ones that I can see down there?
Steaming bulges.
Oh God.
Well,
This
were
is
they
getting-
impacted by the fireball that just went off?
Swollen,
I don't think the
steaming bulges.
fireball had the radius to reach them in any case.
Right.
Steaming bulges impacted by balls.
Do they look
Yeah.
like they're
Suits you,
active?
sir.
suddenly I'm not hungry.
What was your question, Graham? They're talking about hot bulges and I can't concentrate.
Do they look like the tendrils are doing anything, these two, that I can...
They look a bit more dormant now.
I'm going to call lightning on the one that's nearest me.
Oh, well done.
Okay, how does that work? DC something?
DC
reflex save?
something... Yeah, I think so. Let me just find it for
Well,
you.
I'll roll the dice and we'll all know when we see the number. Oh, what's the
DC
DC?
18 reflex save.
No. Okay, how much damage?
4d10.
There's a faint hope briefly.
19
Crackle,
points
crackle,
of
smash.
Okay, well,
half damage,
Wisp
as they
of
say.
smoke from the ground.
yeah, the crystals all fuse together. I don't know. Anyway,
Not very enthusiastic.
there's a crackle and a singe.
Okay.
A
I feel like
and a
I've
singe.
achieved something.
There's a crackle and a singe. You've
There's a crackle.
you've
and a
zapped
singe.
it.
Toasted steaming bulge.
Scaly on 10.
Scaly is going to cast haste.
Yeah.
And in his move, he's going to wiggle his way round. And you've got the one that Session has just singed his bulge. And there's a straight line of path running west to east. So he's going to wiggle his way round
Okay.
All the way around
through the maze.
Yes, I understand.
Not getting
Yes, I
within
understand.
50, 60 foot of him.
Flanking
Flanking
is
him.
what you're doing.
So we can see him. So he's cast a spell and he's move. So that's his round, but he's got a thought for next round.
On 5, it's burplety happity hoopty happity.
Well, I'm going to move up to Parker.
So we've now got to the northwest of this clearing. Using pillars for cover or to some extent or another, we've got Parker and Purple and Buggy. Directly north of the clearing, we've got Sessions with his crackly lightning, and then off to the east of the clearing, we have Scaly.
I'm tempted. I just don't think it'll work. I think I'm reaching, and I think we're going to need to preserve our magic.
Intriguing.
I'm going for my other idea.
2 ideas.
I've had 2 ideas. Yeah, not at the same time.
Don't overdo it.
Yeah. The map's an absolute mess at the moment. It looks like children's art class.
Yes.
I'm just going
Tonight's
to
beer
point,
hall is neck oil.
and I'm going to go Parker.
Favourite.
I think you should run in and try and grab some more. That's my round. Sorry, it's a rubbish round.
Yes.
That's Burp's Buggy on 17, tucked away round the corner.
Right, I'm going to run in. I run 50 foot up to the gems.
There's a cluster there. There must be 20, 30 gems in a little
Scoop as
scattering
many
there.
as I can in my action into my bag of holding. And then I'll start moving the rest of my movement.
Do you attract attacks of opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay. A couple of tendrils lash out at you. One from the wall, the one that seemed to have been attacking Parker, and one from a bulge which is right next to you, the bulge that basically moved up towards Parker when he was trapped. The first one snakes out at you as you leave that threatened square. Right, I mean all the squares are threatened, so it's sort of slightly academic, but whatever.
Dear.
That's a 20. Since there's no damage, there can't really be a critical of any meaningful sense, right?
Yep.
But you're grabbed. The other one tries to grab you. It doesn't know that you can just run away. 20. Are you armor class 20 or below?
That's it.
They can't
Right,
reel you
I
in.
can
They
use
can't bite
my
you.
movement
So
to
you're
go.
just grabbed. Then you can keep moving. With 5 foot, you can break free. Yeah.
So I have to do that twice, do I?
I don't think so.
For
I think
each tendril.
It's not made clear, is it?
No, I think I probably do have to use 5 foot for each. I'll just look up the spell.
I mean, it's a magical effect that makes you unrestrainable. I don't think it's a thing which gives you a sort of special wiggle.
Well, these are non-magical attacks, right? So the
yeah.
target can
yeah.
spend 5 foot of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints, such as manacle or
There
a
you go.
creature
And
that
there's
has
an
it grappled.
S at the end of that word, restraints. So I would say it's a 5 foot penalty to your movement to escape from both of them.
So, I
So
get
you'd only have
up
to roll one escape test.
That I don't know,
automatically
because
escape. It says. I think I probably need to do it twice, but it's just 5 foot. I'm there.
you end up being able to get about 20 feet
About
away.
20 feet away, yeah, with a handful of gems.
Let us roll. You get 10 gems plus a d20. Roll the d20.
Oh,
Four.
fuck
You
it.
got- Well, you've got 14.
Schley's my urt.
I don't think you can use your Ort dice in this instance because I'm thinking there was
No.
between 10 and
No,
30
don't-
gems.
but don't
You
use your
can't
Ort dice
conjure
for that.
gems that didn't exist, which conceivably you could do with your Ort dice, right?
So I've got 4 gems, have I?
14 gems. 10
14
plus
gems.
a d20.
Oh, that's probably enough,
Yes.
isn't it?
I would have thought that's quite a lot. I mean,
And you're about 20 foot north of the creatures. Yes?
Yeah.
Everybody happy about how that's all ended up?
yeah.
100%?
Yeah.
Everybody certain?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well,
that's
they're all going to grab him
The
again.
first one attacks you, Buggy, with 4 tendrils this time. Hits armor class 26.
Yeah.
I don't really need to roll with the others. It drags you in and it tries to eat your face.
Can I use my reaction to do something?
Yes, you can. At the point that
But
you're
we'll,
hit, sorry.
We'll keep that 4.
No, we'll ignore that dice roll. You just managed to get that sentence out before
I managed
the dice
to.
stop
No, I think
rolling.
the dice roll before I finish my sentence.
Eat your face. Grimble.
What do you want to do with your
French.
reaction?
Right, the reaction is the Wrath of Storm. You can use your reaction to cause the creature to make a dex saving throw or to
Yes.
take 2d8 lightning or thunder damage. And I'll use my
Okay.
maxing Channel Divinity to max it out. So it's 16 points of damage, DC 15 lightning.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
Getting a 4, it fails, so that was 16 points.
16
of-
points of lightning damage.
You think that the protuberance that has grabbed you is bloodied. Nevertheless, it reels you in to its horrible face, and then it tries to eat you.
Oh, God.
Not very tasty, I think.
Well, we're about to find out.
I'm in a bit of
You've got loads of
déjà
food
vu
stuck down
here.
inside your costume,
Yeah,
haven't you? I
I
mean,
was
you're
about to
gross.
say,
Oh,
it's
it
so
misses.
Fails.
But because
Wah, wah,
you're
wah,
grappled
wah,
and restrained, it is attacking at advantage. So it gets to roll the dice again. Getting a 16, hitting armor class 25.
Yeah, go on then and eat my face.
Okay.
Go on then.
Bite your head off.
Another character lost.
Graham,
to a
I've still got
robot.
those temporary hit points you gave me on the beach.
Yeah, I think so. They last like 8 hours or something.
19 points of choppy damage. And then it lets you go.
It'll take forever.
And the other one attacks you.
Oh, shit.
First tendril hits armor class 25. You're grabbed and pulled towards the bulge on the ground next to you. Can you everybody see what's going to happen with this?
Each roper has 3 tentacles.
4 tentacles, I think.
4 tentacles.
Thank God I got the
Oh, no.
premium.
I
Over
think
to-
it's going to pull you from one to the other, chomping on you, but
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
but I've got enough hit points
comedy,
to last a
if you
little
think
bit.
Like a bit of a tug of war.
So you're dragged
Pinball
to this
machine.
one, and it tries to bite your face at advantage.
What was
Yeah.
the monster that
Hold-
killed Grimble? Was it?
tasty.
Wasn't one of these.
Roper.
was it?
It was a roper, yeah.
It was
So
a roper.
The attack with
Yes,
the chompy
it was,
face
it was.
over
It
its
misses.
armor class
Yeah.
18, but it rolls again because it's rolling at advantage.
Bugger.
and it's got 4 goes at
Rolling
doing
a
it.
20.
Ah,
Natural
shit.
20s.
Right.
It's not
If I hit again, I get to draw a card and hit armor class 18 with that.
No, so that's just a normal
Okay,
critical.
so it's just double
Is that right?
damage.
Well, they do 5d6 chompy damage.
Yeah.
38 points of chompy damage. And then it drops you. And the next one tendrilizes you.
Rope up.
it's
in
quite-
it.
Surfaces.
Should have
Ding,
started
ding,
raging.
ding, 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 ding.
Yeah,
Well, it's only
it's
4.
in the-
Oh, there's one
Double
there.
score. Double score.
Yeah. Like I said, the bulge is all over the floor, the bulge is all over the walls. This is just the beginning. They get 4
Drag
goes
him
each
around.
time to grab, right?
Tilt.
Yeah.
Tilt.
Go on, do the damage. I can't have a
The
second
first
character killed by
attack
Yeah, you
a
can.
bloody roper.
is a miss with the first one. Rolls a
Ooh,
4 is a
miss.
miss with the second one.
Ooh.
Oh, this could break the chain. Oh dear. It's a 19 with the third one. You're grabbed by the tentacle, dragged towards this third roper, and it tries to bite his face off. Misses with the 3, but it is at advantage. A 16 hitting armor class 25.
Yes.
Yes.
5d6 plus 5. That's another 18 points of chompy damage.
It's
And then it
23
drops
points
you.
of chompy
And
damage.
another one
Are you raging?
He doesn't have
No,
a chance.
but I've got 113 hit points left.
strikes at you with its tentacles. First tentacle is a miss,
Yes.
and then the second attack, armor class 20. Is that enough?
Yep. Yeah, that's a hit.
It is.
Yeah.
You're grabbed. You're dragged towards its maw. It, at advantage, tries to eat your face. Rolls a 6, which is a miss. It rolls a 16, which is armor class 25 again.
Yeah.
Another 19 points of chompy damage. It drops you. And this one pops out from the rock. It strikes at you with a tendril. First tendril, not
Miss.
enough, 15. Second one hits armor class,
Not enough.
with a 6. Third one hits armor class 18, not enough.
No.
Fourth one hits armor class 15, not enough.
Oh no.
It misses you. I think
Amazing.
that breaks the chain.
It hasn't hit him. He's been dropped and not grabbed.
Yes, exactly. And there's not one that can reach him. Your ordeal is over, Buggy. Parker on 13.
Parker's not going anywhere near.
Parker's just sort of
Someone give me a hand with these
standing there.
gems. Let me hand them off to someone.
Quickly.
Get them off me.
come into the pinball machine.
That was really good fun.
Could have been
I
worse.
don't have anything range.
That could have been a lot
rangy
worse.
enough.
There was potentially 2 more.
2 more wouldn't have killed me, but if someone squishy had gone in there, they'd have been toast.
Yeah.
Critical might have.
If I suspect if I was running them, they wouldn't have dropped you until the next one had hit.
No, that's the difference between you and I, Graham. If you'd been running this, God knows what the names of these characters would be
we'd
that we'd
be
actually
dead
be
for
using
a
at the
long
moment. They'd be like the 5th generation.
I haven't got anything with
Well, we've
that
got a-
kind of range.
Who did the fireball?
I did. Now I'm just wondering about.
Well, one of them's blooded.
Yeah, but if I did another. Oh, actually, I suppose I could get another.
I think they
fireball.
probably got about 70
Hang on.
hit points or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit more.
Yeah,
100,
no,
I would
let
think
me
maybe
just
about 100,
check,
something
so-
like that.
Okay, I will do another fireball centered to the top left-hand corner of the middle roper, and that should get the roper on either side of him, but miss Buggy.
Yeah, it's a DC 15 reflex save, did you say before?
Yes.
Running for the first one. Oh,
No,
no,
one.
absolute horrible fail. Second one saves. Third one fails. Okay, the roper that initially tried to
27.
eat you looks very wounded. Middle one looks pretty beaten up. You don't know about the last one.
I can't see it yet.
Exactly.
Okay.
Anything else from you?
No.
Sessions?
So the thing that I targeted last time, does it actually appear to be a roper?
Yes.
I will just drop another cool lightning on it then.
Onto the bulge.
Onto the bulge. Yeah, if it seemed to sort of have any kind of impact.
You did. It seemed to singe it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, what was the DC of the saving throw?
18.
Oh, fails. How much damage is that?
30.
Difficult to, I don't know, rationalise this, but
Yeah.
but it's bloodied. It looks very singed and sort of, I don't know,
Steam
smouldery.
rising from the...
I'm saying these things are sort of very rock-like in
yeah.
constituency, but at the same time they're clearly organic. So I think you're getting a bit of a sort of mixture between singy flesh burniness and scorching rock heatiness.
Yep.
I mean, it's just, it's like Tolkien is in the room with us. On 10, it's Scaly with his plan, his secret plan. The one that you can see at the end of the
Been
pillar
hit.
facing you, that's just been zapped by a bolt of lightning coming out of the clouds.
Well, the secret plan was really just to see if throwing a rock or something in its general vicinity would cause it to react to it.
Right?
But then I thought
That's a great plan.
And then I thought that's a bit pathetic. And then I thought I've got this thing called banishment.
Right?
There's a lot to banish, though. It's not,
You
is
get
it
one.
area
I've only got-
effect?
It's a 60-foot range one creature, but it would probably get rid of it. Save of 16 charisma.
Well, they're very charismatic. These.
They're not, so it's worth
Ropers.
it.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah,
They are.
Really
Yeah.
charismatic.
They're known for their tendril nature.
So I'm going to do an initial move. I've got haste going on. Oh, wait a minute, it's banishment.
Concentration spell.
I suppose
Yes, it bloody is.
Oh, it is because you have to.
To
You have to keep
concentrate
it on
while
the-
it's there.
Yeah. So you'd have to lose your haste.
Oh, fucking hell. There's nothing I can do.
I think that's an
Go
exaggeration.
on and hit it.
Go in and hit it.
Yeah.
Go
You
in.
could run in and see
Run
whether
in,
or not you
yeah.
could do longer than
Try
Johnny.
and dodge them all. They've already had their round.
Johnny managed 4. Can you get 5? Can you do 5? Yeah.
To be fair, he has no idea that Johnny did 4.
Winner stays on.
So in you go.
In you go.
Go on, Scaly.
How many did you do?
Oh, 8.
Fuck it.
Yeah. You get a full house.
Just gonna check one thing.
I mean, it's not like you've had ages to sit there waiting to work out what
I have
to
had
do.
so long to do this. Alright,
Yes.
I'm going to run in and attack it. Fuck it. It's a
Oh,
move.
you
I'm
are?
hasted. Move, and attack.
I mean,
yeah,
you are.
Fuck it.
Great.
Of course you
You're going to
are.
run up and attack that one.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's just there.
Yeah.
Welly away with your massive chopper.
Getting on plus
Ooh.
25.
This is what you do, Scaly. How much damage? This is the moment. Well, I
What
never.
rubbish damage.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Ooh,
there, must
That's
be,
really what you do.
there must be something
I mean-
more I can do than this.
Really? Is that what we're...
There must be some kind of
Is that
divine.
it?
Ah, it's an extra
We got
1d8.
divine smite, favoured
divine
enemy. I
six
don't know.
What's the damage so far, readers?
Read it and weep.
Divine smite. And I've got an extra attack. So it's actually 12 points of damage because of the divine smite.
12
and
points of damage.
And
Full
but it's
12.
Yep.
Yeah, but hold on a minute. There's
Yeah.
a second attack.
Okay, yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh,
You wanna
that's double
gamble?
damage.
You wanna
wanna-
gamble?
No, you don't have to gamble anymore. Roll again, see if you pick a card.
Any card.
I mean, if you want to.
Why not?
You don't have to pick a card, Paul, but if you do,
Armor class 19.
is a hit. Okay, let me deal you a card. Turn it over.
Maximum double damage. Bloody nose.
What's that? How much is that?
Now, the thing is this an evil outsider?
No.
No. Alright then. Maximum damage is 17. So it'll be 34.
34 points of damage. It collapses, or, I don't know, burbles loose from the rock.
Okay.
You have slain that bulge.
Marvellous.
There is a bulge
And then I've got
10 feet away from you on the floor in the clearing. There's another couple that you can see. Both of those have got crystals
I'm gonna
around them. There's one that seems to be involved in some kind of tussle with buggraft on the southern wall. There's one protruding from the wall that you're standing next to. There's one on the far side of the clearing. They're everywhere.
given that it's their turn next and I'm ripe and primed for getting, I'm actually going to retreat my remaining 15 foot and just retreat around the corner out of sight.
Right, I don't know about this because I don't know about attacks of opportunity. It's when you leave the threatened square of a creature, right? Who knows the rules? Dan knows the rules.
I think if you're within, when you leave the threatened square of, when you're within,
But with a tendril that reaches 50 feet,
Yeah.
do you see what I mean? You're always going to be leaving the threatened square.
Yes.
But he hasn't, technically.
Because
Do you see what I mean?
I
I don't think it gets one. Because if you're 5 feet from something which has got a 50-foot reach and you move from 5 feet to 10 feet, you're not leaving their threatened square,
No.
are you?
No, it's only when you leave.
You're staying within their threat range.
Yes.
No, he's going round the corner. He's not threatening round the corner, so you're leaving.
That was the kink in the thing for me.
Well,
which
can
is
it
as you
reach around
go-
corners?
Yes. But you don't threaten squares that you can't see.
Ah.
So as soon as he goes around the corner, he can't see him. Then he gets an attack opportunity.
He does. Okay. There we go. You talked me into it. Off we go. Rolling a d20. Getting 13, hitting armor class 20.
Just, yes. And here we go.
Pinball.
No.
Wizard.
You're grappled and restrained. It was an attack for opportunity. It only gets a single attack.
Okay.
On 5, it's Burple.
well, Burple is going to do a fireball. I'm going to
Same
center
place
it
as-
The same place that Parker centered it.
Right on the same creature. Got it.
on the same 3.
DC of the saving throw.
17.
Okay. First one. No. Second one. No. Third one. No. Fine. Oh my god.
29.
Bloody hell.
Oh. Okay, the first one's toast. Second one, the one that you targeted. Oh, I can't say that. The one that you targeted it on
Yes.
is looking very singed. Other than that, you don't know because you can't see around the corner.
What can I see?
You can't see the one to the
Buggy.
far extreme,
Buggy's
the one
in.
that was.
Yeah.
Somebody shouting to Buggy?
Yeah. What's going on with the other one? Did I get it?
It's a bit singed.
No, it's not. It's gone. Buggy.
It's gone.
In the middle is.
No.
There we go. That was just
great.
was just beautiful role play. Everything about that was just so stitched together. On we go to
Finest acting.
Uncle Buggy on 17.
Right, I'm moving and nothing but moving, and I think
Disengage.
I'm basically running eastwards and then northwards away from this killing ground.
Do you draw attacks of opportunity?
He's doing the disengage action.
I'm
He's
disengaged.
calling
You're doing
it
the
wrong
disengage action and then you're running.
Yeah,
You can move 65 feet, right?
70 feet.
And escape. 70 feet. Fine. Parker on 13.
Are we going to waste any more energy on these now that Buggy has?
Don't we want...
You just leave Scaly
On
to
the way.
get, you know.
Might come after us.
How many have we got?
We've got 14. Okay, we've got to do Scaly, but I've got to get around to Scaly.
Yeah. Thank you.
What do you want to do?
Actually, you don't have to. They've had their round, so I'm going before they do.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I can go in and do...
No, I'm fine.
So, Parker?
I can get out.
Let's leave them and get some of the others, the blue ones.
Yes. I will move heading northeast back to...
Session's
back
on 12.
towards- To regroup. Yeah.
Is this one? Can I see
Yes,
this?
you can see a bulge.
I can see a bulge
Well, he's
there.
cast a spell now. He's got to keep using
I'm
it.
going to keep dropping. Yeah.
He's paid for
It's
the
free
bottomless
for
coffee
10
and the free
minutes. I'm just
salad
gonna
bar. You might as well use
DC
it.
18 reflex save.
Fails.
24.
It's singed.
Yep, that's okay.
Scalio tool on 10. It's acrobatics or athletics at disadvantage to escape from clutches of this thing. Or, I think you can attack it
At disadvantage.
at disadvantage.
Or
Or you can do the thing.
I'm going to do Misty Step.
To a place you can see.
Yeah, 30 foot.
Scaly, when you summon or run the magical words through your mind,
Oh, really?
spell doesn't quite work as you would have expected.
Oh, really?
No.
Unlucky.
Is it bad? Is it good? We're not going to find out now.
Oh,
It's got to be bad.
oh, really?
Yeah, we're going to find out
Mid-round.
whether or not your spell is going to work or not work or whatever. How much trouble you might be in, or maybe you're still stuck in the clutch of the roper where we pick things up.
That's really
Next.
nice to do. Thank you very much,
Week.
Mike.
Pleasure.
Something to
Not
look
going to be able
forward
to
to.
sleep for a week
Oh,
now.
great.
The Billowing Hilltop podcast is a Billowing Hilltop production. Dungeons & Dragons is a trademark of Wizards of the Coast. The Library of Last Resort and Age of Worms are copyright Paizo. The Library of Last Resort was written by Nicholas Logue. Music is from Kevin MacLeod and Incompetech.com and is used with thanks under the Creative Commons license. Additional music and sound effects come from the wonderful Sirenscape. All other original material is copyright Billowing Hilltop. Role-playing games are all about getting people together, and we use Roll20 as our tabletop, the perfect place to host your game, and Discord to host our chat. Thanks for listening.
Welcome, listener, to Of Dice and Them,
I've been waiting for you, adventurers!
a TTRPG actual play podcast full of hijinks and too many in-jokes.
Do you have any cards I could keep close to my chest?
New episodes released on the first Monday of every month.
How hot is this ghost?
Can't wait for the next episode?
I want to chomp on it and not let go.
Follow Of Dice and Them on Twitter and Instagram.
Ah, yes. No, good idea, that, yes.
Download now, wherever pods are cast.
Do you go closer?
Of Dice and Them!
Yep.
No.
Yeah, heedlessly.
Absolutely not.